Hello, I'm back. What I expected happened. Like in a storm like this, it's a surprise there's some outages, and more can happen still. But I'll try to see where I can go. Like, how more can I play until that happens? Maybe to the end. We'll learn soon. But I'm probably gonna give up if there's one more outage. Okay, there's so many procs I need to open before this is ready. One for the controller is the last one. No, the actual last one is under the yellow itself. I don't think I lost very much progress. There are pretty frequent save points in the area. Here's the game. And here we go. And what I was about to say... Oh, it really is like a trumpet. Now I see it too. Maybe this was the reason why fate brought me back here. So I can see the shape of a trumpet plant. I was about to say that despite Undertale's genocide being so simple in many ways, it left a big impact on people. That's a bit of trumpet fee. Maybe the trumpet fee was the life. I mean time I lost here. Oh no, this is the real fee. At least I can just skip this. I think it's a very hard thing to balance. How much yapping game NPCs do for it to be just the right amount. Like, there's a point when it's too brief and edited, but I think it's generally best to edit it down as much as possible. Just keep the good bits. I don't think arrow screens and buttons lie before you. Press one of the buttons, has to be the right one. There are some PC setups, like a flight simulator setups that look a bit like this. Okay. Anything new here? Ultramax Turbo, that's a good one. Yeah, you don't need a graphics card on a computer like this for a mainframe. Nine hours remaining, huh? Classified. Okay, can't see anything. Even games? Blocked. Oh, trying to play video games on the job? I remember there being some kind of joke here. Prepare for the head office. We have a pink colored gift for you. It's like a letter of them letting you go. Imagine a shutdown. So this is behind no security, unlike the games. Shut down all helpables within the vicinity. Yes. Attempting. Could not complete task. Just kidding. Sassy computer. Okay, that was easy. I think now we're at the Axis fight. If it's gonna even happen. Howdy. Looks like things are heating up. Literally, that is. Since you shut the bots down, it should be an easy stroll to the exit. But just in case, I'd like to give you a little gift from your best friend. Oh, I get the pellets finally. I think it's time for you to try your hand at wielding the pellets. Sure, you could use rubber, silver, nails, whatever. But those are the real deal. It's fully up to you, but I just wanted to let you know. Our partnership means a lot to me. Good luck, Clover. You don't get this in Pacifist because Clover gets frustrated with you. Actually, Clover gets frustrated with you in Genocide 2. This is the only route that it seems that we're doing what he wants. Clover. Flowey. Why did I say Clover? I mean Flowey, of course. Don't need the nails anymore. I don't know what the necklace is still. I'm gonna fill up with healing items. Any more? Oh, there can be better ones here, probably. Oh, it's free. Faint face is burnt in a machine screen. Staring out into the dim chasm of rock and steel. I guess that's like the AI helper. That's very rude, actually. He's back after installing the cheats. Oh, that's what you think I did during the so-called outage. Whatever lies ahead, I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Go get him. Oh, here he is. Main power source not found. Initiating emergency backup power. Human, you have angered me greatly. I have had it with you doing nothing as I fail over and over. Do you know how hard it was to get the acid out of my steel? I had to put myself in a washing machine. It was quite dizzying. So we are going through like huge humiliation for Axis here. So I do feel, as the kids say, fresh as hell. Do kids say that? Didn't the streamer say this boss is easy? Well, I had surprisingly little trouble with this on Genocide. And then I had huge trouble with Martlet. If you cannot tell, I am ticked off and out of non-lethal options. That and this furnace has a nice time to die aesthetic to it. It does. So prepare yourself, I am attacking now. Are you? What? My program is preventing me from an attack. Oh yeah, the basic robotics. Laws of robotics. It says you are not a current threat or resisting arrest. Yeah, forget this. Here I will make you a threat. Hold this, it suits you. Here, now have drawn a weapon. Loopholes are wonderful, are they not? Yeah, I guess robots are very good at finding loopholes. Like current generative chat AIs are very good at giving you a answer they think is completely correct, even if they know nothing about it. Your crimes end here, human. Alright. Yeah, that pause was me turning the music louder. What are you doing with that lid? It was not supposed to be useful. This is cheating. Says the one who just found a loophole. Oh, Axis doesn't like his own battle music. What a contrarian. Does he do some of the damage? I think... Ah! This fight is the same as in Passive Fist. I feel like that. Does it mean it doesn't like the music emanating from itself? Yeah, I guess that's what it means. But it's not the monster. Like, monsters produce the ambient music to the environment. I feel like I need to shout because the wind is roaring behind my window. My microphone is not picking any of it up. It's completely absorbed into the noise cancellation. But I guess it fits a final boss mood, if I can get to one today. Actually, is this like a completely new version of the boss? I'm not sure. Should I put that back? Death by Metal and Magic. Maybe the music comes from the magic side of this. What was that? What did I say? It's not a word. Why did I say that? Okay, he's having trouble. Oh no, I know spinning. Not good usually at this sort of thing. I'm really bad at Super Hexagon, for example. It's like the team, its flavor is ambitious. Oh, maybe that's too good. What? Oh, I need to block it! I for some reason thought I need to dodge it! Why did I thought that? Why did I think that, I mean? I'm trying to keep the paddle away from the beam, which makes no sense. Let's try again. Axe in axis. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. Well, I can practice this a bit more then. Oh, that's well. I think one reason why this game might bring me extra trouble is that I'm playing this as an absolutely tiny window. Like, it's like 10% of my screen space. Maybe that's why I'm causing myself needless trouble. I guess I'll learn to do that. Nice. Okay, ready for this. It's all about picking the optimal route to your next bullet. And then I will block the laser, not eat the laser. It's just some of it. It's not easy to me. Damn it. Let's eat something weak, like beef jerky. Important thing with battle music is to keep the energy up. And I think this game's song do that wonderfully. I did it again. How? Wait, this is your doing. Of course it is. Do not shock me again, okay? I will keep shocking you to the end. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, now we got Don't Move line. This was absolutely horrible in Genocide. These lines, because they were like two at the same time. One where you had to move and one you cannot move. Then we have to move. I'm afraid that this is gonna do me in. Okay, not yet at least. Good. I am starting to regret giving you that lead. Could you please drop it? Just kick it into the fire pit below us. Simple. Can't do that. This might be the right amount of healing. Okay, it comes from there. This is awkward, you don't have much time to react at all. I'm finding a BBQ. Oh, bombs! What do you do with the bombs? I guess you just dodged the explosion. Yeah, dog was regretfully destroyed. I have never felt bad for eating hot dog. But the most I felt bad about eating was an eel. Because that I felt like it was looking at me while I ate it. Okay, gotta focus again. That is enough. Unbeknownst to you, I brought the backup plan. Portable generators equals infinite battery. Or infinite energy. I don't think that's gonna work. Good luck. Can't target. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, that went better than expected. Deltarune emblem. Like, the emblem is just a royal emblem in Undertale. In Deltarune, I don't know what it represents. Maybe the castle town? I don't think it appears in the... Oh, it doesn't hurt at all. Oh, God. I don't think the Deltarune emblem appears in the light world in Deltarune. How did I do that so well? Oh, now I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna destroy a generator. That was not what I wanted. It's called the Deltarune in Deltarune, but I think it's called the Deltarune even in Undertale, but I'm not certain. I think I need to heal. Is this a ladder we come to? Chris was love those, I think. He likes the green food. I mean, they. Okay, now I need to destroy this. Why do I do that so badly? God damn it! Okay, the game is giving me a huge amount of slack here. There we go, you gotta bait it, that's the key. Seriously, I am reaching unheard levels of ticked. Level 7 at least, your fault. Oh no. That didn't go too well. I'm gonna take a risk and... Actually speeches the end of one of his gloves and releases the air. He finds it amusing. I'm worrying how, like, emotional these robots are. Okay, okay. It's a memory game now. I feel like I should heal one more time. Do you have enough, you make sure Flower isn't watching before you try it. Chunky. This is not too bad. Okay, yeah. Thank God. Screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you. Link. Okay, now we can hurt again. Okay, okay, took me a moment to understand that. 4 HP. I'm just gonna eat everything. To inch 7 slices of cake. Yeah, there's even a time for that. Okay. Yeah, this is difficult for me, for sure. Easily the hardest boss in Neutral so far. You used 5 healing items. I think I've used maybe 6 at this point. I can spare. I kind of want to spare just to get out of the fight, but I also kind of want to destroy it. You had 5 in total, yeah, that is a low amount for this. Okay, it's over. What has happened to me? Damage critical Seek repairs immediately. I see. Calling Mr. Chujin. Oh, too late for that. Creator. Calling Mr. Chujin. Creator. I need a... It's getting sad. Calling Mr. Calling... Creator. Oh, good XP. Yeah, there's a great happy noise at the end. Very, oh shit, I just got a horrible idea in my mind. What if I get the power outage? So I'm gonna read this fastly. Howdy, can you smell that Machman steel? Never steal. Point is, we are almost out of here, pal. This journey is about to pay off big time thanks to you. See you ahead. Oh, and the save is in. Asgore is so close. Let's get a move on, Clover. Is there a laundry room? No need. I hope I can buy some more healing items with the final boss. I have some money on me. Yeah, a lot. And I probably should buy the final batch. Earthbound elevators are classic. Oh, the music starts here. You don't remember that. And we are back to Undertale graphics. Final mail. Hello, greetings, hip hip hooray. What can I do for you today? If you have a watch, if you don't, that's fine, cause you know what time it is. Mail time, mail time. Truly hope you like your mail, as for me I must set sail. Goodbye, whale. Wait, now it's Europa import. It just took a little while before this came in. But now it's here. Hey, we don't know each other very well, but ever since you left the Wild West... Wild East, it's supposed to mess you up, like it's... I've been pacing around in my head about your journey and everything surrounding it. Wherever you are, I fear your situation will grow dangerous. Far more than it already has. By now, I assume you have heard about the king. Well, each fallen human has encountered him in the past hasn't survived. As skilled as you are, I don't believe you would either. I understand why you would want to confront him, believe me, I have my reservations as well, but perhaps it isn't the wisest path forward. I don't know what you should do, nor am I going to act like I currently have any influence over your destination, but your original plan, avenging the humans, escaping the underground, whatever it may be, it's impossible. I'm sorry, a warning is the best I can do. It wasn't so impossible in genocide, or no mercy. What is missing post exactly? When did I get that one? What? I don't remember how much of this you can explore. I'm just gonna take a very quick look. Oh, he's here. Ah, it is you. Welcome to my club. Glad I remembered to put you on the guest list. Now, join us in dance, will you? I have more important matters right now. But it's nice that you can explore a little bit of Hotland. Mighty roadblock. No can do. Students aren't allowed past this point. We are currently under heavy spider construction, as you can see. Ain't set to finish until 20XX or so. It's hard for them to communicate years because last numbers are always obfuscated. Music producers only. Oh, hey! In the art book, I think it's mentioned that this guy was also supposed to be one of the bosses. Like, he's Metaton's music producer, if I'm right. You caught me chilling by my brand new house. That's right, just bought this sucker. I'll be down in the dumps later, so I thought it was time to move on. Do something nice for myself, you know. I'd recommend doing something nice for yourself every now and then. It's therapeutic. Yeah, every now and then I buy myself a house. And that same guy was sad in one of the cafes in the game. I guess sad about that he didn't end up being a boss fight. I think the main reason was that they didn't want to connect to Undertale like too much. On the concept level, they also thought up like showing a ghost Metaton, but decided that that's too much also. And they focused everything that on Flowey, the Undertale connection, which I think is just the right decision. Oh, howdy. We're nearing the castle now. What an eventful day. For kicks and giggles, why don't we tally up your death total? What is my death total? I'm gonna... Storm update. Doesn't seem as raging as it was. It's rising just now when I said that. But overall it's not as bad as it was at worst. But it's enough for a tree branch to touch just the right power line. At least that's why I think like outages happen during storms. The right side bird is progress. I want that for now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid the outside bird right now. So my death total is gonna be, I'm gonna guess... let me think for a moment. I think it's a pretty low number, like 4. Oh, it doesn't count the times that I didn't really save, only the times I retried. So, the only time I actually died. I think Flowey should know about unsaved deaths too, because that's part of his power, like he seems beyond the game in a way. Sees the game as a game, I think that's one way to put it. Wow, if I wasn't here to help, this all would have been a disaster. Maybe jumping down the chasm gung-ho wasn't the brightest idea. But hey, all's well that ends well. So yeah, my only official death was the one during, well, the previous fight. YouTube station right outside, it's gonna be removed soon. Oh yeah, they disappear for Undertale. I think I made the same comment here before, but you can see here that Undertale NPCs are a little bit more out there than most yellow NPCs. Yeah, they're switching mailboxes, that's an improvement. I want to buy stuff. Oh yeah, this guy. What should I get? Well, I have money for the Deltarune patch. I think this is gonna be the biggest help I can get. And then... it's gonna be kinda low healing for the final boss for me, but I can go grind for money if needed. It's only 3 healing items. You begin to feel something. Unwavering hopes and dreams of monster kind. I guess that's what Deltarune represents, is the hopes and dreams. By the way, I finally understood why you can never change your weapon and armor from Wild Velva Nice Hat. Because, well, that's what you find in Undertale. So, you can't remove them from the story. I have talked to all of these NPCs extensively, so I'm gonna leave them alone for now. Except for this one. There's got to be the best restaurant in the underground, seriously. You can't beat the food, the service, the atmosphere. Something has always puzzled me though. Where's the kitchen? In Pacifist, I think Clover decides not to use the gun. And instead keeps using the toy gun. That also does work on monsters, so it's not a big difference. Yes, hello? Is it male whale with my package? Skip the rhyming and leave it at the door, please. Oh, there's more male whale fans here. Just odd temptation taste the mop water. Yeah, that is odd temptation, indeed. What? Confused? Do you think keeping a death tally is morbid? Knowing what could have been keeps you humble. Grateful for everyone who helped you get where you are. You mean grateful for you and nobody else. At least that's my philosophy. Weak place to be, pal. Chop chop. I'm gonna check in the back. Do I have any more healing items? Green tea. And that's it. So I'm kind of hoping for a more cinematic kind of fight. Oh, you can find a couple of here the trash cans, I think. Hey, pal. Hey, what are you doing in this cramped alley? I think we both know this isn't the way to the castle. You do know that, right? Yeah, so let's turn around and get on with the plan. There's a friend here. Oh, this got a hot dog. Excellent. Eviction notices. Yeah, you can swim here, drink the mop water. Live that life. Monster candies. I think that's kind of a weak healing item. On a door. Stranger, please stop eating the cat food I leave out. For a stray who's stuck in here with us, not for monsters. Thank you. Isn't the stray a monster still? Clover, come on. Is this about that letter you received in the Steamworks? It's gotta be a trap. You are seriously gonna fall for something so obvious? That bird never got you anywhere. I think the bird literally helped me many times. I guess because of the bird I kinda skipped Hotland for the first time, but still. You know who did? Me, your best friend. How many times have I saved your life, huh? 1, according to you. All Martle's done is put you in danger. Alrighty, fine. If this is what you think is worth your time, then I trust you. What else would a friend do after all? Just don't say I didn't warn you. I have a... Okay, Martes has to say something that stops Clover going to the Asgore. And then things escalate from there. Ah, you got my message. That large facility in the front of us is the core. The main source of power for the underground. Behind that is new home, the capital city. King Asgore's castle. Look, I haven't been 100% honest with you. My whole life I was taught that humans are the enemy. And maybe they were right. I've been trying my best to act nice, but for a while now I've been sensing an alarming aura around you. I happen to read that this depends on your love, your level of violence. Like, what did Martha sense? And I guess my love is kind of high. I had this plan to stop your violence if needed. I'm not sure if I should. Yeah, it has to be on YouTube with all the variants. Okay, she decided to not use the elixir, the determination formula. Would be kind of overkill to sacrifice yourself to kill like a Clover of only this level of violence, not that high. I just can't do it. You're a good kid deep down, I'm sure of it. But truthfully, I can't allow you to visit Asgore. He only needs 7 human souls to destroy the barrier. So far, he's collected 5, and I know he tried for another. You would fight back, and well... I'm not certain this is the right decision, but... Let's put all this behind us, end the conflict. You can come stay with me. Live out a happy, violence-free childhood. You have gone through so much, more than any child should. Yeah, I would say so. I believe you can change for the better. What do you say? I don't actually really know. I understand if you're hesitant, but please, trust me. This is the best outcome for everyone. Well, roommate, let's go to Snowdin. Oh! Oh, this I didn't know would happen. That seems right through the heart. What is this? Clover? I should have known. So Flowey really doesn't like the idea of living in peace here. Oh, instant dust. She thinks you did in her dying moments. Yeah, it probably is. Like, she doesn't know about Flowey. But she probably thinks she got shot. This took a quick turn. Oh, here's Flowey's beautiful theme playing. Here we go. You gotta be kidding me. I just knew something like this would happen. And that's all we have been through. I tried for so long. I tried to uphold the friendly persona, but wow, you really brought me to my limit. So I gotta say, it did feel good to finally snap, you know. She never saw it coming. Okay, Flower was just waiting for a chance like this to make this all violent. Best of all, she thought you betrayed her in the end. What an idiot. I bet she... Oh, okay. No, Oh, Clover is trying to load. Back to the previous save to warn Martlet. But now Flower is in control. I think the devs show a lot of restraint to have the Flowey save powers used only here and not all over the place. Clover's attacking my Flowey loaded before he could. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Because it was going into the battle screen. Trigger happy are we? I think you forgot who's in charge here. We had a nice run, didn't we? Too bad I won't miss it. So was Flowey just trying to like fuck around and see what he can make happen here in this save with Clover, instead of having like a very clear goal? Or did he mostly want Clover to kill Asgore? I really love all the Flowey idiosyncrasies. The growing head and the laugh and the pellets. So much personality. So what kind of weirdness is this gonna go into? I should have done this earlier, huh? Oh. You are still holding on? So stubborn. Lighten up a little, pal. You do know this didn't have to happen, right? We had a plan, a simple one. Go to Asgore. Yeah, that's mostly what he wanted, I guess. But I guess you're too stupid to follow directions. Don't know why I thought this would end any differently. You've always been predictable. Oh, what do you mean? Well, buddy, let me show you. Flowey wanted to... Clover to get to the souls. Oh, yeah, that has to be it. You see, I've been watching you for a while. Gosh, what run is it? Gotta be the 100th. I've almost lost count. Is this how Flowey sees the game? As like a sepia-toned, like, Game Boy game? Oh, hello, alright. You must be wondering what is going on. I'm Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I was skipping ahead. I'll let you carry on your merry way so many times. It kind of explains how the game is gotten boring for Flowey, because it looks like this, with the small viewport and the monotone graphics. It's almost like Flowey has become part of the game because of all the television effects and such. Oh, this is Clover playing the game more normally, instead of being dropped to the deeper ruins. I was the same childish behavior play over and over. And over. We didn't Napstablook. And over. Clover has no idea of this. And neither did I. Sure, small decisions here and there would vary, but... the journey would always end with you ignoring living tutorial. How boring. Had to intervene. Yeah, this song is so distorted. Like, you can see Flowey hating this path. Or here. At first my efforts seemed to work. Okay, he got Clover to fight Toriel. Tension rose and you left the ruins. But then other issues crept up. This is kind of what I expected this game to be at first. No matter how many times you journey on. Like a mixed up, messed up version of Undertale. It's not quite that, but it is here. You always died. Oi, Clover was not like strong enough. Didn't even move. How weak. So Clover did, in another timeline, find Undyne and... whatever that was. Yeah, you were in control for that, by the way. I had to steer you off the path of failure as early as possible. Hotland lasers? Yeah, probably. So I timed with a little switch and... well, the rest is history. So it was Flower since the start. Oh, come on, you are still here? I thought at least my story might bore you so much that you'd give in. You really want to do this the hard way? Yeah, let's see how weak we are now. Ah, alright then. Let's have a little fun before I absorb your soul for good. Trying to fight free. There it is. Now remember what I thought to you. Dodge the bullets. I dodged them. I have seen a few pictures of this from the Artbook, like I said last time, but I haven't heard this. It's like Flower Breakcore. Really good. Howdy, I'm Flower the Flower. Yeah, you look confused. Toriel ought have thoughts. Okay, it's just messed up. We are somewhere in the data right now. Oh, redacted. I can't shoot. Clover suddenly feels like taking a nap. Clover is giving fighting a try. It's not working too well. You can check, forget, whisper, and stress. Your best friend. No stats. Okay, he has more pellets and a nice face. Not a lot of room between these. But I have 100 HP, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. That's the amount of souls, I guess. You can suffocate Trauner Beg. Are items available? Missy. Oh, it doesn't matter what items you have. Mercy. Okay, we are getting all new Flower graphics here. That did feel suffocating. Let's try suffocate. Missing. Plead. It's missing. Beg. I'm gonna check. What a face. Yeah, we are getting those real like bullet hell patterns now. Why is the background like a berry leaf wallpaper? Oh, that's a familiar enemy. It's the first boss. I guess now I'm fighting the ones I killed. Clover would like to cry, but they have no eyes. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, I'm gonna die for the next one. Dalv is dead too. So yeah, I'm guessing this is more cinematic. As it should be, I would say. Or maybe it put me a little bit back. Yeah, can't escape forever like that. Yeah, I think it put me a little bit back in the fight. Good remix, this music. It's like almost hopeful. Until that note happened. 3D spikes, I'm having trouble reading that. Yeah, I was doing those in verse. I'm like stressed out because of this fight. Yeah, and I think every sound and graphic here is trying to make you feel that. It's supposed to be very uncomfortable. Oh, who's that? Oh, they are dead people, dead humans. Okay, I'm pretty much on the Decipat. Holy fuck. No ice. Better. Much better. All hit challenge successful. It wasn't all, it was like one, just one. That's a little bit faster than Dalv normally. Slight loading, no drop frame for me, so... Okay, what am I looking at now? There's a lot more space. Guess there's some aspect of flowing, and we are fighting over the pits of hell. As well. Huh? Oh, okay. So this is possible too. A lot of new stuff here. Right before your power went out earlier. Well, lights are not flickering now. I think it's all good. Okay, I got the idea for this. I wonder if I made any progress so far, or possibly none at all. This I found pretty hard, but it really isn't that hard. Yeah, I don't think I've reached actual checkpoint yet. But I'll be learning. This is not hard at all when you know the idea. This can be kind of difficult. I missed my dodge move from Genocide. Below half HP. Oh, it's a different environment. Okay, gotta look out for the spikes. There's a lot of imagination here. I really like this. Save point, is that a good thing? Guess it. Let's return here. And I wonder if that... Oh, you get full health. So Flow is towing with you and actually lets you heal here too. Alright. Good. Yep, I don't see what is loading happening. It's this again. Love the animation. Doesn't hurt that much. This is a new one. Pulsating bullet rings. There's no easy way out of that. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, it's Gardener. So I guess this fight is more difficult depending on how many bosses you killed. So we are getting axes at some point. I feel too slow. Still alive. Full focus now. Didn't help. I got stuck in the bridge for a moment. Ah. Okay, now I'm gonna see if there was a checkpoint at any point. This new attack. I think that's promising. Oh, it switches me with another heart. Oh, that messes up my brain. So many attacks here. I don't know what that's trying to say. This, you just gotta focus and keep calm. Which I failed at. Never got that one, I guess a rare one. This has happened to me only once so far. It's a pretty strict one. Yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah, there was a checkpoint because I'm getting that garden now. And then the next one. Oh, it's this. Oh, Hotland now? There's many maps. The most important thing I think here is to keep moving. You can mostly dodge by just getting a move on. Oh, God damn it. That's so stressful. I'll keep going. This is entirely different from Undertale Flower Fight, but it still feels completely fitting, and I think that's a big accomplishment, I'm trying to say. I used to slow down to a good effect. This one is not a good one for me. This one is surprisingly easy. And I always think the running is after that, but there's this still... This is not the worst thing in the world. I have a couple health, so there's a little bit room for error. I hope I picked the right way. Keep eyes open. Didn't see this place in this game yet. There we go. More progress made. It's giving a little bit of like the Undertale intro sound. What played there. Oh, that's a beautiful flower. I think I saw a picture of this in the Artbook. Because I was about to say that appeared in Undertale, right? But no, it appeared in the Artbook. Okay, more evil flowers. Ah, this is the switching one. God damn it, that one is quite something. This part feels so ironically triumphant. Okay, I was expecting this to come. Okay, okay. And this big face part. Those I don't like it. Ah, I was so close to the next running part. My wish is just that I don't want to have that where it switches your place. If that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be golden. Oh, I was playing too passive and was driven to the corner. This is one of those patterns I take any time. It's so predictable. Oh, okay, it did give me this. I'll do my best. Hey, I got some kind of control of that situation. I'm surprised it's not the bombs, because the bombs are much harder. Okay, and then for the big screen, I have some room to get sniped this time. Whoa, I did that pretty well until that moment. All right. This part is perfect for this moment. This feels really high stakes somehow, even though it doesn't even put me back that much if I die here. There it is. Oh, okay. What is happening now? Oh, we're switching environments, like in Chrono Trigger. Okay, have you had your fun? Clover? Where did you go, buddy? Or did Clover outrun Flowey? Get back here. How can this even end? What is Clover's way out of this, if any? This looks like some kind of Flowey. Hello? Where am I? Mom, Dad? Oh, I find Flower's brain. Anybody? This seems like he's been just turned into the flower. Or Asher's soul has gotten into the flower. Help me. Please help me. It is exactly what you want to see in a prequel. No. Nothing. What is this texture? Flowers, maybe? Useless. All of it. Just confusion. Yeah, it's like a mess of texture flowers. Some dark Asgore project. Yeah, they present themselves so nicely, like Asgore and scientist, whose name I just lost. But they do such fucked up things behind the doors. Hello? Until Asgore is tending to his flower garden as a form of repenting for the labs with the white flowers. And I guess it's some kind of like connection to his child. But that is a good expression too. Could this be it? Oh, now it's funny. It must be. Yes, it has to be. It must be. It must be. That was worrying. And also didn't make it very nice to exist as Flowey. Oh, now there's tons of... I think they are very tiny smileys. What have I done? What is going on? What was that? Oh, Clover is in Snowdin, on the right path. Has just come from Toriel. Clover? Clover! It is you! I can't believe it! Come here. Was there a weird sprite and animation in the middle of it? Or was I just seeing things? I was so scared. This place. It's snowing, right? Sure looks like it. Yeah, for a moment, I think this is another Flowey trick. I haven't the slightest clue what's going on here. The last thing I remember was us talking on the rooftop. Oh yeah, we were going to my house. I don't quite know where it is from here, but we'll search together. I'm so happy I found you. So happy I found you. I found you. Oh, okay. It's Squall. I found you! This is the second melting mothlet I've seen. Yeah, it's trying to fuck with Clover psychologically. Determination. I think that's just like Flowey fuckery. But Flowey does a lot of determination. He keeps on living because of it. Keeps trying to have fun in this limited world. I'm really glad this is more than just a battle. Like, you need a lot of post stuff to get this strange feeling. Okay, I guess Clover's back where Flowey wants them to be. Okay, I feel like the second phase is starting. Okay, we got a new art style. Yeah, that's important. Howdy. Have fun with your friends back there. Haha, thought you slip away for a second, didn't you? You are quite a vigilant one. Bet you could have outlasted Asgore if you bothered to reach him. Completely new version of Flowey music once again. Even though your choices in this timeline are useless to me now, I didn't outright hate our time together, not all of it. Two lost souls deciding who lives or dies. Most of the time you were insufferable, but when you gave in to your true violent urges, that was the best part. That's when I knew you had it in you to fight the king. That was so long ago. Just look at you now. Yeah, I understand now why Flowey got annoyed with Clover in Genocide. Because that Clover was strong enough to fight the king, obviously, but also strong enough to just blast Flowey away. So it was so close, but still not quite what she wanted. You know, some say yellow is the color of justice. Is it outside this game? Close, but that's not the word I would choose. Yellow is the color of judgment. Yeah, that fits. Consequence. You would know, wouldn't you? You're right. Who cares about all that? Life's all about the thrill. How fun your experiences are. Our time here has been way better than any interaction out there, and I'm not looking for it to end anytime soon. Of course, it can't last forever. After I overtake your soul, I'll kill Asgore. I'll absorb all those pure children you couldn't save. Then and only then, I will become God. But for now, this is only the beginning. So please, resist. Even that God form was destroyed in the end, in Undertale. And then in Deltarune, when you check Asriel's computer, I think he has working on like a game project where there's a very similar character as Flowey's God form / Asriel's God form. I don't know what to make about it yet. Maybe it's just a reference. After all, in this world, kill or be killed. Oh, having fun, like really like dangerous amounts of fun. Okay, so how do we fight? Okay, get your heart out. And then it's just free-form fighting with higher resolution graphics than ever before. Oh, those are great. Glover on the flowy horse. Yeah, the resolution limits don't matter anymore. Oh, that's an X-bomb. Oh, it makes a lot of sense. What? Where am I? What are these? I don't know what's happening, and I guess that's a point. This looks much better than I expected. Like, so many people have started making fan projects, and they have planned that it's gonna have this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and then they drop it. But somehow this project has all that, and it's finished. It feels like impossible. Oh, okay, Clown Flowey, I think we had enough. I guess the previous part of like a roulette. Oh, we can shoot! Ah, I see. It's not just dodging. Yeah, this is what Clover's heart rule is about. It is about the shoot. But I'm gonna die before I can get anything done here. Really great stock explosion. Ah, goddammit. But now I know. Now I know I need to shoot. Yeah, let's keep enjoying ourselves. Oh, that kind of thick dough. This is a new one. It's an orbiter. That's my weapon. Don't take it. This is confusingly easy, those flowers that... Because otherwise this is a mess. Okay, what fun fate we are gonna get. Oh, that's a good way to use the what would you like to do thing. Like you choose your fun game. Like this kind of a flower has been designing while being bored. Yeah, it was a gun flower. And I think a gun flower should be destroyed immediately. Yeah, now it's getting a bit more hectic. You get healed full when you beat a shooting phase. There's so many animation frames here. Okay, let's take this one. Very wacky. Oh, now it's a red part. I don't know what is going with the music. Oh, now I see. It's, of course. Yeah, oh, that I didn't get into that very much. That seemed pretty difficult to me. So there is actual challenge here. Like, you can't fuck up as much as you want. But there's still checkpoints, it seems. I think that's a much better balance than Undertale Final Boss, which is just cinematic. But this is like a mix of cinematic and being like a real gameplay challenge. Let's go here. Oh, I'm still getting shot. Let's see, how many left? Did the one get saved? No, you... These do not get saved, but I just noticed you can dash. So I'm gonna try to make the use of dash here. Oh, we got this. Yeah, dash is here. That I missed before. That's gonna be important. Somehow that gets me. Oh, when it's from the... Oh, okay. I just noticed a new hint. It doesn't help me too much. Oh god, I can't beat that. Okay, this is gonna be a while. Strap in. I have plenty of time, so there's no hurry. Yep, toilet break would be good right about now if you want to take one. I'm gonna need a little bit more practice until I can make actual progress. I do wonder if there's any real checkpoints here at all. Would be kinda harsh if there aren't. This is, to me, much easier than the one I tried previously. I think these are 3D renders, all these objects here. They pretty definitely are. Okay, got that one. It's kind of cool how you don't have to worry about healing items here. This is gonna be a perfect chance for the next shooting phase. Because I'm at full health. I'm just gonna pick randomly. I'm not gonna strategize. Creepy paper flowy. Love the sound sample, the voice sample. This seems decently difficult. I would actually prefer a little bit less difficult than this. Okay, one is down. Okay, we are done. Thank God. That hurt a lot. Really should have gotten hit by that one. Okay, I managed to keep focus. I hope I don't get that one. That one I hate. Okay, there's a heart flower. Very chill. Here, all the blood vessels and bacteria. That's not too difficult at all. Yep, I did get it. But there's a lot of petals left. And it feels like you need to get them all. Okay, that wasn't a good place to chill at all. Oh, I have so little health here. I like this. Is it all? Yeah. But there's still the one I'm very bad at left. He doesn't even heal you full. I would have preferred a full heal. I'm still wondering, like, was there any checkpoints at all at any point? I'm not gonna survive this. Is this the one I hate? I'm not sure even. Oh, this new. Whatever hell this is. I don't even know how to describe this. It's demonic for sure. Okay, here it helps if you keep up aggression. I'm so close, but still so far. Only if I could save here. I'm losing my... Yeah. I'm losing my hope. And that's making me play badly. I'll do my absolute best, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Do not touch the ball. Yeah. And when it comes from the right, it's move. When it comes from the left, it's stay still. Oh, it was so close. Maybe one more hit. It did went better than before. It did went better. But still. That was the best I could do. I devised a new tactic for it that I can use next time. And of course, I'm also practicing these, so... It was too soon for a kill. It would have felt right. I'm gonna take that as the first one, maybe. Wait, it did save some of these for me. Oh, how kind of you, Flowey. I'm just gonna spend all my time on this side. That's... Okay, got it. PT mode? Oh, don't put it that way. I deserve it by killing many of them on a single try. That wasn't too good, gameplay-wise. I don't like these combinations of attacks. Holy shit, this is not going well. Okay, that was surprisingly bad. Very bad. Let's see how much flower still gives me pity. I wonder if he recovers like 2 leaves or petals every time I fail. Has this gotten more difficult than before? Let's see how many there's left. Yeah, it is 2. Let's do the same one again. I've been practicing this, so let's keep this in fresh memory. I moved. That... Oh, God. I really don't like that one. I wonder if this is gonna go so that I'm gonna be back at square one eventually when I keep failing. Yeah, it was definitely good at split this. I'm nowhere near good enough at this that I should have played this previous time. I would like this. I love it. Nightmare. He just keeps recovering leaves. I think he stayed at 2. So that might be a checkpoint. That is absolutely my weak point. That situation there. Did you have any extra trouble with that? And yeah, I might notice a few things that I'm doing suboptimally there. This is a really feeling crazy fight. This. Yeah, the orange, it hits me almost every time when I stay there. Like, what I was trying to do is that I keep moving, but it doesn't work that easily. I just gotta react, which, if anybody saw my Conquer gameplay, is not my strong suit. Oh yeah, dodge. I keep forgetting that. Well, the orange hits me every time, even now. I can't do it. Top left may be better? Yeah, top left is the best place. I'm glad the game lets me try this again and again, because I just suck at that one. Go away. Bullet hand. Okay. Yeah, it feels a game like the game is bullying me when I play that. Especially when it keeps putting the thorn on the other side. But at the same time, there is not enough time to react where the thorn is, I think. Maybe there is, but yeah, this is a much easier place to do this. Very good suggestion for me to switch to this. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, there's the gumball. Or what are they supposed to be? It looks like chewed gum to me. Flowey loves it. Like, knowing Flowey's character is just funny to him. Oh, you have the dodge here too. I didn't know you had the dodge here. That might have saved me before. I'm gonna try to be more aggressive here. Like very assertively get the spikes no matter where they appear. It didn't help. It didn't go any better. It looked good for a moment, but then I get fucking up the orange one. The deciding factor here is the game lets me continue here. That makes this very tolerable. Because I know I'm gonna win this soon enough. Just gonna be a while more. Maybe this is the one. The bombs are so easy compared to anything else. I'm not gonna give up. I keep doing this one. I dodged through that. That is possible too. It feels many times when I get the orange that I move and it still hits me, and I think the reason is that it's so large the area that I start moving a little bit too early and then I get hit. Oh wait, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'll keep practicing it. I think even the previous try was like maybe 1 or 2 hits off from the kill. Okay, back to Limbo. This is my purgatory. How many orbs? Alright, I think I learned a little bit. I definitely started seeing through it. Even this here at the last moment is kind of horrible. Okay, last one. I think this is my... Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. We might be back to 2 pedals. Almost dodged it. Okay, soon we'll see how many are left. That one is back. Oh, no, I'm gonna do this first. I'll leave that for last one. so ugly, but in a very effective and purposeful way. Yeah, I choose my own personal final boss. From that horrible phase that I hate. Actually, I think it's kind of cool, in a way. But your own personal hell is a kind of team here. No, I'm not even gonna survive that long. Who am I kidding here? Well, as always, myself more than anyone else. This is not enough hell for this. But I will do my absolute best. I'm gonna hear this music in my nightmares. I'm missing all of them. I think that was barely a hit. What even hit me? I didn't see what even hit me. I should do that phase first. My own personal hell is a cool idea. Not really, but still, I think tactic was more effective for me to do that first. A ghost? I don't read anything as a ghost in that scene. Real horror of this fight is that you become what you try to defeat. Yeah, it is. I see what you mean. Like, we are endlessly having fun here and testing our skills in this video game. Okay, where's Thorn? There. Oh, not... The layout was kind to me. It wasn't evil like it is sometimes. Okay. Can I do this? This is a decent amount of health so far if I can keep this. Okay, let's see how this goes. I wonder what makes the crawling demon flower go back like this. Is it just damage? I think it's just damage. I'm gonna dodge it this time. There we go. Like, the high health helped me keep calm. Why is this still going on? I thought I won already. Why are we still doing this? There's even more shit going on than ever before. Can we stop? Can we please stop? I've had enough. Hey. Oh. That would have been a fun thing to die to. Hey! Just give up. What is wrong with you? You. Ah. That is a fantastic fight. Useless. Even now. All of it. I can't believe I thought this run might be it. It's no wonder we make a good team. You're a lot like me in a way. Yeah, I wanted to see everything, every path. I'm here at the final path, so I'm really like Flowey right now. Too stubborn to lie down and accept your situation. Too determined. You're so annoying. I thought this would be fun, and I suppose it was. For a moment. But I'm over it now. Yeah, just that, go into that destruction god mode, chaos god for a while. Happens to each of us. I don't think either of us feel like fighting for all eternity, so I'll cut you a deal. I'm going to reset. Back to when you first arrived. Of course, you probably won't remember this. We can be pals all over again, reunited. Well, Clover won't, but I will. I don't know who I am in this story. If we end up in the same spot, I may try this again. But if you can remember anything from right now, try to make different decisions next time. There's a better timeline out there for both of us. I've kinda seen them all. Not all, but... Not that I care about you, this outcome just sucks. Yeah, even Flowey doesn't want to keep this boss fight going forever. It was all in my mind. No one could see it. It wasn't threatening lives. It doesn't come close to what I'm truly aiming for. Okay, so downside was that it didn't threaten anybody. When I reach that goal, you will be there to witness it. A spectacle like the world's never seen. So when we meet again in that dingy room, you're gonna help me get what I want. Like it or not, I decide your fate now. If only I could see your reaction to all this. Yellow goal is unable to achieve Flowey's goal regardless of the path. Yeah, like there doesn't seem to be a universe here where Flowey gets what he wants. Like, he needs to wait until Frisk. And even then, Frisk is like too determined and actually manages to beat him after Absolute Souls. So, Flowey's torment is just never ever getting what he wants. Oh, who am I kidding? Her face would look like it always did. I think, never mind. Clover doesn't have any expressions, no matter what's happening. Yeah, just like that. I guess that's funny. Alright, I'll let you go. I do need a little time to practice my intro monologue, though. Feel free to pace yourself before the big fall. See you later, Clover. Okay, this Clover just ends up in the void. And some other Clover comes in a different timeline. Yeah, the fight, like the presentation and the mechanics and everything was really spot on. I was, honestly, like, as good as this, I was kind of disappointed in Undertale. When, oh, there's something happening too. When I realized that you can't really die or even get punished in the final fight. But this was good, like, middle ground. Where you do get checkpoints, but you still gotta put the effort in to work through the checkpoints. So yeah, these are the people who achieved the impossible fan game. I think, like, what other fan projects reach this sort of level? I think there is one for Skyrim that's sort of like a completely new game, just in the same engine, that's made by fans and spread for free. But I don't know if it counts as a fan game, because it's not really like, it just uses the Skyrim engine, not really the story. Not Skyblivion, but that is pretty, from what I know, I don't know much. It's pretty, like, what's the word? Ambitious. Which color are we playing next? We're gonna Deltarune, and I would say that's red, if anything. The heart seems to have a little bit of different meaning in Deltarune, not to go into any details. I'm gonna start that on Saturday. Tomorrow I'm gonna look outside. This just shows like an empty underground. This is supposed to be, I guess, the unsatisfying ending, where you are told to try again and try something different. So kind of unfitting that this was the last one I did. Doesn't feel bad, like anything like that. Thank you for making this. Flow is still waiting for that one perfect clover. And the game closes. And then we're gonna ask you if you... Oh, it probably reset already. Just in case, I'm gonna check. Yeah, begin game. Maybe we're looking up waiting for tutorial. Yeah, let's do a couple of those now. We could start with waiting for tutorial. Just a minute, I'll get there. Here's a video from Z. I'm gonna show it to you too. When I'll find the right window. There we go. Oh dear, I'm afraid I cannot reach you. I must leave for a moment. You will stay there, will you not? Do not wonder, many monsters are unfriendly towards humans. Fret not, my child, I will protect you. Please wait there. Is this gonna lead to Clover living with Toriel, like Flowey explained? So you need to just lay down. Oh, no, never mind.
A few moments later.
Thank you, SpongeBob, show, narrator. Hello? Are you still present, little one? I'm going to rescue you. Come. Oh, you get a rope and all. Nice animation on it. Game restarted by itself. Oh, okay, so we can presume from the neutral ending that yeah, Flowey did it. It was Flowey, like the video implies too. Flowey saw that this was one more Clover that's just gonna leave it Toriel and be boring. And instant reset. Then let's see flawed pacifist ending. It would be preferable for me to play this on stream, but I've been playing this for a year, just like Blasphemous. Lopez is rough. Yeah, I haven't watched it till the end, but I know Asgore appears. This we have seen, but then there's the point that it diverged. When do you... Oh, yeah, here you can select Mercy or Fight. You have to select Mercy many times for it to work, if I remember correctly. Thank you, Chujin Sorry to keep you waiting, but I'm here now. So you could forgive everybody, but not the robot. Go for a crit? Yeah. Has to be effective. Where is the robot? Clover? Clover, where did she go? I'm sorry. Sorry? No. You didn't. You couldn't. She just ran away. She ran to the lab, right? So this ending's not good for anybody. Is that the idea? Where am I? Clover. Are you... I'm so sorry. We should have been here to help. Help? No one wanted to end this way, but... But what? What the hell did Saroba do to deserve this? I didn't say she deserved anything, but... look what she did to us, and more importantly... What she was planning to do to Clover and Kanako. She was lost. In her mind there was no other choices. All anyone ever sees is what they want to see. They never want to stop considering the why. Maybe to you she was only some violent threat, but... Beneath the crisis I saw her who she truly was. Compassionate, hardworking mother who lost everything. Her hopes, her dreams. I knew her. I knew her more than anyone. She could have been talked down, forgiven even. But she wasn't given the chance. We know, like... She would have taken a chance if given the chance. Oh, I skipped one line of dialogue. I don't remember how to scrub back very carefully on YouTube. Oh, this way you do it. You saw it. Even when things escalated, we attempted to flee, but she wanted us dead. Going as far as Clover in the corner was intent to. You're a lawman, right? I'm sorry, but under these circumstances, Clover was just. Mother agrees. I don't know what just means anymore. What's right, what's wrong. Who cares? All I know is that I lost my best friend tonight, and the wind, it blew the dust away. Like she didn't even matter. To the law, maybe you are justified with what you've done, but to me, you're lower than dirt. This goes very clearly to the justice, like, themes. More than any other ending, I would say. In a different way, maybe. Repeat the location or get revenge, but I know that would only spell more trouble for me. All I can do for now is ask myself why. Why did I hesitate to fire that last bullet? I'm sorry you had to go through all of this. Maybe if you took different route in Waterfall, made different choices, you wouldn't have been put into this situation. This spiraled way out of control, but there's no changing it now. Only thing left to do is get you home. You deserve it. Let's go to the castle. So does Martha think that Asgore is gonna let Clover go in this one? The new home looks so nice in this. I wonder which is actually bigger, the dev team on this or the dev team on Deltarune. Because the graphics are like about the same level. Although Deltarune team is, they are hired to work on it, and these are just fans working for out of their law for Undertale. So that's a very different situation. Isn't that the way to Asgore? I think the throne room is the other way. Let's go back. Yeah, like Nico uploaded this, or has a Nico avatar at least uploaded. For once, I'm at a loss for words. Nico is a monster confirmed. Yeah, Nico wants to see the worst ending possible. Or I don't think there's many good sides to No Mercy. Here they are. Maybe we shouldn't be in this room, says Martlet. Wait, before we enter, I just want to say thanks for today, for putting up with me. I guess in the big picture of my life, you are only... Only what? Only gonna be a blip, but oftentimes those blips make the biggest impacts, you know. Oh, what am I saying? I'll see you again once Monster Kind is free, remember? Wherever you are when that time comes, I will search you out, guaranteed. Well, guess it's time. Just follow my lead. Well, Asgore is not gonna let Clover through, that much I know. Dum-de-dum. Excuse me, King? Oh, a visit at this hour? Hello, Mr. King, sir. It is an honor to be... No need to be so formal. You can just call me Asgore if you like. Right, Asgore King, sir. I am Martel of the Royal Guard Stoning Division. Oh yes, one of our courageous guards. Thank you for your service to the underground. What brings you to the castle so late? Well... This human brings me to the castle. Oh, here's a soul for you. The name is Clover. Yeah, fresh human just came in. What a lovely name. I apologize for the lack of... The lack of notice. I know this may be a shock, but... Are you by chance not given a Royal Guard handbook? A handbook? Sure, I was given a handbook. Not sure I'm following. So you are familiar with the protocol. Yet, here you are. I know how it looks. But you see, Clover is not a bad person. In fact, they are one of the kindest souls around. So many have attacked them with ill intent. But Clover is peaceful. As much as one can be in such situations. What I'm trying to say is, Clover believes in what's best for others. Like, Clover just killed one person just now. Even monsters, and they need to go home, back to the surface. Back to the surface. If only such thing were so easy. But you of all monsters must know the reality. Clover is different. This is different. No, regrettably. The only thing these encounters never are different. Not in the end. What are you saying? You aren't going to kill Clover, are you? If that is the result of a battle, it must be. No, you can't do that. Clover! Plead your case, come on. Too bad they can't speak. What are you doing? Say something. You should go. Clover, you can't. The human has spoken. I am sorry. No, this isn't how this... Let's go back to Snowdin. You can live with me. Like nothing ever happened. That is Clover lacks determination. Yeah, like, I get... Freeze could beat over Asgore. But I'm guessing it's impossible for Clover. The Artbook mentions how this was written differently, initially. On Martha's part. We'll get there when we get there. You are a decisive one. Then you know what we must do. Please, follow me into the next room. Oh, they fight next to the barrier. This is strangely similar to the start of the game, this room. Through this door. I wonder if this game copies the barrier graphic from Undertale, or if it recreates it. I think it can be pretty easily copied. This is the barrier. This is what keeps us trapped underground. But one thing I found questionable about the barrier graphic is that to me it looks like a tunnel going forward, instead of like a shield or a barrier. I can't really read what is the exact idea behind the graphic. I feel it is important I show you something. Green, orange, purple, blue. Okay, this is Clover's mission. How tense. The feeling you are experiencing at this moment. I know it well. The world can be a cruel place. Oh, his team starts here. It takes and gives as it chooses. But I suppose I have talked long enough. I will make this quick. No need to worry. His team is Betrücken. I don't know the exact name. So these are family attacks, and you can dodge, but you can fight. Like, the fight option never comes up. This is doable. Oh, music diverged from the original a little bit. Yeah, this is not just Asgard's normal boss fight music, but a different version of it. This part is like one of my favorite moments in Undertale music. The idea I get from the music that this is Asgore who hasn't been damaged by killing one more child. Like exactly what it's doing here. And yeah, I read that no matter how long you dodge that, it never ends. Okay, it neatly joins the collection. Rest well, young one. I am sorry. What is a little bit strange is that this game was very careful to like build up to Undertale. But to get to Undertale situation, isn't it so that both this and pacifist ending, like the normal pacifist, have to happen? Atlas Cruise over Martlet too. Yeah, like nobody gets clean of this one. I think like everybody involved has pretty much their life ruined by this ending. Music sounds like it's regret. Now, I guess like normal passive is supposed to be the canon ending. In normal passive, Clover goes to Asgore willingly. Yeah, like they remove their soul and send it to Asgore, and then the body gets put into the garbage heap. I think in Undertale it said that Asgore like killed all the kids, but maybe like that detail was lost. Or of course they like Toby didn't know this story, but they do fit together kinda. There's not too much conflict. In my opinion, it wasn't necessary that the pacifist ending leads to Undertale, or any ending leads to like perfectly in line with Undertale. But I do see why they chose that. To me, like, continuation isn't as important as just having a good story. And for me, the pacifist ending didn't quite land, because Zeroba and Clover both act so strangely to me in that. It's not bad, but to me it felt like the characters acted weirdly. And yeah, the continuing can be appreciated. It's just like I guess I have to say appreciate it too. It's really nice how they think of a nice way for the body or the remains to end up in the trash heap, because that doesn't sound like a nice ending otherwise. But they thought of a way to make it seem like a bittersweet ending. I really don't want to criticize it too much, because I just appreciate this project so much. And I liked almost all of it, especially the fights. Can't say I didn't see that coming. Still, my hopes were high. There's gotta be some way to get what I need. Clover's competent enough, but still, nothing ever works out when it comes to them. I could reset the drug luck again. I really like this, like how Flow is done in this. I think that's just spot on. Here, Flow thinks for a moment that just wait for the next kid. King is only one soul away now. It might be a good idea to piggyback off the next human instead. But who knows how long that will take, and even worse, next human would be skilled enough to do what Clover couldn't. I need some time to think it over. What is the final word that he said? Yes, Flow is slowly coming back frame by frame. This isn't the end. Okay. Alright, and that ends the ending portion of the stream. Like, I had a mixed feeling for the pacifist ending, but I liked all the other endings. I would say I even like the flawless pacifist. Like, not that it's not what outcome I want, but it's enjoyable in its horribleness. That's why I chose the ending I did in Clair Obscure. I know it was to be a horrible ending, but I just wanted to see it and I really enjoyed it. Okay, Artbook is next. It's getting kinda late, so even now I can't look at this with like infinite time, but I'm gonna do a flip through and see if anything catches my eye. Just a second. I need to put it here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you see it. Okay, it doesn't seem quite right. That's better. Okay, I think I read this last time. Yeah, like starting with thanking all the artists, I think that's a good way to start, even though Master Sword Remix is the main creator. Here's some of the artists. Very artistic signatures. Here's the very original idea. I want to read this quickly. Like, pushing the wrong switch was there from the start. When you click the switch, trapdoor will open and you will fall further in the dark ruins. And there's Flowey, yeah? Something about how every child that falls down goes the same pathway. It's getting boring, so we open up a new path to spice it up. I'm not sure if it says that, but that's what its intention is. In the final version. Eventually lead to Toriel's house, where somehow you get through the door to the world. Yeah, like that. The story got a lot improved by a lot from this. So you just somehow go through Toriel's house and enter Snowdin. Note written by Papyrus, who didn't appear here. Like, not showing the Skeleton Brothers was a very, very good idea. I think they are. I have an impression that they are very overused in fandom material. Yeah, the catching is fitting. It is still fitting, yeah. The vertical path through the woods from able to turn west. Lead to a cliff, drop off a bridge going to the ocean. Yeah, that's the ocean level I mentioned last time. You'll find some scuba gear. This is just it didn't end up this way. You will get on land where you find yourself in a desert canyon-like area. Well, this did end up in the game. Into the Wild West town. Yeah, here's the Wild West town, or Wild East in the final version. It was like there since the initial concept. Nice chunk of the game takes place. It does. It's a big chunk of the game. Like, I was surprised to see that I got there like episode 3 of my streams, and I finished the game on episode like 8 or something on Pacifist. So, like, a really good chunk of the game is spent in the Wild West area. Invade the base and defeat or spare each member. Yeah, you don't really fight the members individually in the final version. And they are not really even bandits, they are more like law enforcement. I don't have a name for him yet, but I'm leaning towards him being a crocodile. Oh, the dual is a typo here and they gave it for the final game. That's really fun. Yeah, this part is still very fuzzy at this point. A lot of interesting battle stuff we could work, like Western duels. Yeah. Some kind of gambling battle. There's the card minigame. Bandit boss could fight with a revolver, lassos, and spurs. Underwater stuff that was completely dropped. Because Child has designed the end, it could create a bittersweet ending, which could work really well. I have an idea that you could take a picture in the western town with some friends, save it in your hat, and after you die, it can show Frisk finding the hat, look at the picture, to give it a not-so-sad ending. That's kind of cliched. We would have to come up with at least 2 endings plus piece together events that would happen in these areas. Let me know what you think. This is such a humble beginning for this project. All the characters don't exist yet. Like, none of these characters made it to the final game. Not any more mention of Flowey or... Yeah. Here's the sea area. It looks simple. Here's a sea monster concepts that were dropped too. Main boss is supposed to be a shark. Doesn't look like a main boss to me. But here's some about the areas. I don't really know what to highlight here. Iceberg meme, was that one of the enemies? I guess it's kind of like that, yeah. So the initial ruins were just dark version. They got a lot more detail later on. Here's some maps. There's the first puzzle. Pushing a block would also push a soulmate block in the opposite direction. This is much more complex than should be the first puzzle. Vinny? Where did you see Vinny? Oh yeah, Vinny, I noticed that too. Like, you can see in the initial map, Dal was called Vinny. And then it was changed to Dal. Yeah, if you really want to get into this, you should download this. It's very easy to find. Just Google Undertale Yellow Artbook. I guess Dal is a more original than Vinny, which is just like a normal name. Or a nickname? Is Emir actually named Vinny? I don't know. Here's a sort of ugly looking version of the Stalk Maze. Cave section was more open, it didn't feel right for Undertale game. It feels just like you would see endless rock if you walk here. Here's some from Snowdin. Pulled an E3 with a reveal trailer of African in a Snowdin room just to show the game would eventually explore the area. Good to know. There's a Walmart. Was Martlek called Walmart? Surely not. Snow December was troubled. It's going to be a sub-area. Means to an end to get to the dunes. Some way still is. I don't feel like. I think it's a legit part of the game. Well, all in all, I think it turned out just fine. Here's some really nice concept art. And some simpler concept art. I don't know what this is. Tile set and some random things. Then there's this mysterious room that you're gonna get randomly. I got it. Something about the dunes. Yeah, they have a sun now. It looks nice too. Toby never went as far to explain like what causes the underground to have sunlight. I think that's a little bit of like the difference in focus. I want to talk about this at some point, and now would be as good as time of any, which is that I have seen a similar document from Toby for Halloween Hack, and you can really see it from that, even though he was young when he made that, what his focus is when developing a game. And he constantly talks about like what he wants the player to feel and how to like what's the word? Like go against the player's expectations and surprise the player and make them feel like negative emotions and then positive emotions. And I think he's still kind of the same, seeing how he builds levels more like as a progression of atmosphere and character moments instead of like places. So that sort of thing, it didn't lead him to think like, or didn't lead him to write in the game, how does the underground get sun? But this team instead thought much more about to build this into a like a believable world instead of being so caught up on the player experience. And that sort of difference in focus, I think makes it feel significantly different from Undertale or Deltarune. I'm just speculating here mostly, but it was interesting to see the Halloween Hack concept book because, yeah, it fit to me, those things he emphasized. Anyway, here's a door is stuck, and here's the idea that there's multiple ways to open it, to elevate it. Creator of Old Boy was a big influence on the art style. And yeah, you can see it from the very detailed and nice looking pixel art. I haven't played Old Boy, but it looks excellent from what I've seen. Aside from Nothing But the Truth, an alternate take on the cafe theme was used to pitch UTY in 2016. Like one of the oldest ideas for the game. So having a cafe was a really old idea. It's a very simple version of the bazaar. Here's Wild East, Clover walking with Martlet, I'm guessing. Very different looking Martlet. Here's a first concept town, and I think it already looks kinda similar to the final end result. Like the layout is roughly the same. You can see that they really like polish the idea of the town. Bird with human legs. Bird with human legs. Bird with human legs. Yeah, and it does have human legs. German Cowboy Duel. Yeah, I guess that was just a placeholder. Like, it was some kind of bird character instead of knowing the final design. From 2018, there's Sterlo, not Starlo, but Sterlo. This is Undertale Yellow Gate. There's some kind of leak that's happened too. In this game, it is my game? I don't know, probably never. I'm not organized enough to finish a project. I just enjoy tinkering at it. So Steamworks were meant to be part of Hotland. Makes sense to me. The pink was there since the start. So from 2017, like really early, even this pink Hotland part was here. In their ideas. It is a good look, and this like neon coloring reminds me of many like 2010s indie games like Hyperspace Drifter is what I'm reminded of with this area. he has some sort of interesting star on the corner of the map. So they waited a long time to make the Steamworks map, gave the area much better pacing and purpose in the long run. Yeah, this was like real highlight to me, that the game became so much better paced when you get to this area. Hiring expand as project manager for your game. Oh, you will pay expand for that? Part of sequence and the Steamworks as a whole were mainly inspired by the old Aperture chapter of Portal 2. I didn't see the connection, but yeah, now that you say it. Axis moments were sci-fi horror elements of Metroid Fusion. That's interesting. Very rough pixel art here. Yeah, how many sandwiches will you make? There's a lot of unique tiles for the Steamworks. You don't notice very much. Yeah, it kind of blends in, but I don't think that's a problem. You don't need to notice every element individually. First Steam vent room was the only time that obstacle appeared in the area until we did Steamworks polish in late 2022, so just 2 years before this game came out. You can see that the latest areas are the best ones, in my opinion. Greenhouse created from a need to house the area's mini-boss garden. So they had the idea for the mini-boss first and then created the greenhouse. Let's see, where is the hermit we found? Yeah, here. Hermit was actually one of the 2 proposed designs for the Steamworks mini-boss, with Garden winning out in the end and leading to the creation of the greenhouse area. You wouldn't think that that's the order they are created in. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I want to highlight the couple of things that I found really interesting. Where did G come from? Was that explained here? And these are was inspired by the Dingodile boss fight from Crash Twinsanity, childhood game of mine. I really hate that game. I love Crash 1, 2, and 3 and Kart. Then I was really disappointed by 4. I mean, whatever that's actually called. And Twinsanity was like an insult. But I guess if you played as a child, you would love it. And I already end up looking nice. And then endgame. Well, oh, is that the wrong opinion? Because I thought Twinsanity was trash. And it's really annoying music to me too. Okay, maybe I'll stop with that chorus. And yeah, here they speak about how saving the Undertale nostalgia moments was done sparingly, but was like a good idea at the end. You're playing the stream. I would play it, but I wouldn't enjoy it probably. Let's see. Yeah, here, one of the writers came with the idea of Martha appearing the rooftop before the end fight. And I think that ended up being a really iconic part of the game. And it was in the first year of the game that the idea of meeting Martha came up. And Martha is called Walmart here too. So Walmart was the original name for a while. Why Walmart? His screens of test animation how the overall section of the Flowey fight could look. It didn't end up with this fucked up Marthless, but it was used in a different way, that idea. Although Gauntless being sprinkled into the fight was an old idea from 2016, so that was also one of the original ideas. Then Deltarune dropped. Yeah, Deltarune did it first. What a shame. It didn't lessen the impact at all. It's much more rare in this. In Deltarune it's kinda common. The art on the house is fantastic. Favorite tidbit is the founder's crest mirroring the faces of the final boss fight. Huh? Oh, you can sort of read like sort of a boss fight from the house. I would have never noticed that. Axis prototypes in Jujin's lab. Broken soul jars, yeah. Sujin purposely pretending that he didn't know where the ink-ready soul was. Yeah, that's one of the kids that Axis killed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a little bit more of New Home. Also, what is going on here? Integrity. They are calling one of the souls Integrity. Like, I can't see this in any other way. I don't know, maybe it's a fandom thing that they have all names. Isn't it real weird? Yeah, I'm getting tired. Like, it's getting harder for me to read this. Okay, let's see. Here's the Ceroba Arena. When you enter a room, yellow is the only color present. But as you move up, the pink of the cherry blossom tree overtakes it as the sole color in the scene. That sort of thing you feel more than you analyze in the moment. But I did notice that the room had really a nice coloring. Here's Ceroba giving you the finger. In a wonderful like map on a small note. Clover. Yeah, Just is a good choice for a full-length prequel. Yes, Clover's mutation into their final self. The neck got a lot shorter. Missing hat here. Oh, here's the lid. How evil the hair is drawn in different perspectives. Yeah, that's often hard. If modern games have similar books, it would be filled with AI concepts that have nothing to write about. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what like modern AA development is behind the scenes. Yeah, Clover improved in every way. Lost a smile though. These look so professional. What for Slurpee quest? What is... Oh, Slurpee is the... whose tongue is stuck. Now remember. That's the perfect Clover. Here's the early Strange Flowey. Tampering Flowey was one of the biggest risks we took, and probably the best decision we made. Yeah, I think really paid off that they made their own version of Flowey. And it also fits in many ways. Trying to follow up Omega Flowey was a tall order. Yeah, it was like a really big task to follow that up. You can see how much thought went to it. The early idea was using color sprites to differentiate the fight from the other fights. We went completely opposite at the end. Yeah, Flowey fight is almost monochrome. Here's using slain bosses. Here's something super interesting, which is how they planned the fight patterns. You so rarely get to see something like this in a game. This idea, like the flower petals getting picked, did make it in, but the hate and happiness and crowd didn't make it in. Let's see this. Try to squeeze in playful but twisted knots to Undertale Smithers, like having Flowey attacks you with the box full of kids' shoes in a display of your sizes from the tutorial's house. An attack that modeled after a special thanks credits from Undertale, except with all of the names being replaced by Flowey. Those are both fun ideas. On they experimented with having this sort of audio, where the spectral graph would look like this. Yeah, that wouldn't have been worth it. That's too deep. Yeah, here's the Grey Flowey. Grey Flowey was great. This is getting close to the final version. Here's Gun Flowey. It's supposed to be like flash animation. Yeah, okay. And 3D Flowey. Here we see it in Blender. The coloring is really nice on this. So the idea was a cutesy Flowey, but it ended up as a heart Flowey. It went pretty far from cute. And different people made each of the Flowey forms. It really encapsulates the projects, like heart. So yeah, you can see here how huge undertaking it was to make this whole fight happen. Low poly Flowey was the idea behind this phase. I went through these pages like this. I saw just glimpses. I didn't look at these carefully when I noticed the Flowey's appearing. So from like from here on, I went like that. Here's Dalv, and they thought about making Dalv monsterish, but people seem to like him the way he is. I don't really like him too much. Here's blonde Dalv. Vampires do too good for this world, too pure. Like, I think what makes many Undertale and Deltarune characters work is that they are a little bit of assholes. And then they sort of like come around to you in the end. That brings builds up a funny conflict. And you don't get the funny conflict like that with a character like this. There's of course Ralsei, who is like too nice. But he is that in my opinion, in a pretty untrustworthy way. And that also makes an interesting conflict. Maybe we don't need this top right, Dalv. Many drawings of him. Yeah, tsundere is the wrong word for all of them, but they are sort of like self-absorbed, and then you make them open their eyes. I think that's often the character arc in Toby's writing. Here's Walmart. Looking, well, not as great as the final design in these pictures. I think Martha's mostly works. But to me, Martha starts working when you see the different routes and how far she goes in the No Mercy route. When you've seen all of those, she like comes together as a character, to me. Feels weird to see these old designs. This is starting to look like actual Martlet. And yeah, these are the ones we saw tonight. Flowey fight. Oh, the final No Mercy might look so much better than this. But this is the initial idea. But the final design is just perfect. I guess based on this picture here. here's some ideas for animations. Oh, I wish I could draw like this. Like this quickly and loose and still having all the motion and weight in the character. That sort of stuff I really appreciate in video game art and animation too. This top one is not bad. Final one is better, but it is getting there. It was supposed to have a attack like this, but it didn't end up going in. This is so complex. And here where Spasco mentioned that they were fighting Malenia in Elden Ring. I think Final Marthless is a better designed fight than Malenia. What I feel from Malenia myself is that it's a boss in a wrong game. I'm pretty much a believer in the theory that it was supposed to be a boss in Sekiro, but it was imported into Elden Ring, where you can't parry. Like, if you could parry, Malenia fight would make more sense to me. Because her, like, that, what is the spinning attack? It's just horrible to dodge. Also, she can't do much against you if you're a ranged character. Nah, I don't like her too much. But that's the wrong game. Let's get back here. So, here's Starlow. Have a try-hard but actually insecure. Yeah, that's what he is. I think Starlow overall works pretty well. And Starlow is by far the most, like, Undertale-like written character to me. Here's like a boar version, is it? Well, the final one is more unique. I expressed my disdain for the uncool Starlow, but for the overall character, I think the uncool form works. Color schemes. A Fortnite gamers in the house. If you're in, say I. If you're in, say I. Okay. Attack mechanics. Here's a strange human Saroba. I think what to skip. I'm sorry to say, that's why I was silent for a moment. But yeah, in the end, Saroba ended up being a non-human. Yeah, looks a bit Disney, yeah. But she did have a humanoid base, and I think you can see it in the end. Like, she looks mostly human, but just has a fox head. And good design on the eyes. You can see that they put a lot of thought on Saroba's eyes. This is really interesting to me. I think one of the most interesting glimpses I've seen in the Artbook. For a time, Saroba was going to be much more cut and dry evil. The plot had something to do with her being a boss monster and wanted to live forever to see her research through. So to do that, she would kill Kanako directly, which would give her eternal life. This did not jive with some of the team. Sorry, moment please. Okay, I'm back. This did not jive with some of the team, and yeah, in hindsight, it was pretty harsh. Too dark and edgy for Undertale. From that point on, we worked on to make her much more morally grey. 9 souls, yeah, kinda similar, if you want to see this as a cat. And the mask too. But yeah, Saroba did go, underwent many changes during the development. And when I said that I felt that she was kind of confusing in the end, that might have what caused it, that they had multiple ideas how her story might go. Killing Kanako on purpose, that's impossible to imagine in the current story. Design go on the left image. It's just a little bit simpler. There's a lot of faces here. First one, I'm not sure what you mean. This one? I think this looks kinda okay to me. Let's see, main reason Zero was chosen for a no mercy fight over Starlow without characterization was because we developed all 3 routes concurrently. That's really interesting to me that they didn't do them one by one, but actually we're doing all routes at the same time. And seeing how they turned out, I would say that was a good decision. And Starlow was considered for the no mercy fight. It's hard to even think about now. No mercy route did become somewhat of an afterthought at times. It doesn't feel like at all like that. It fits so well. Oh, this is what looks like 9 souls to you. But there's many mask designs in that game. It's where Kanago is being kept. Yeah, this is kind of like the final Zeroba. So even Undertale yellow fans joined the team later on. Like Ira Artwork. After playing the demo, I knew yellow was going to be special. 6 years later, I somehow found myself at the forefront of helping design the boss, the game's pacifist final boss. So, yeah, like somebody who played the demo joined during the final year of development and started working on one of the final bosses. Only in fan projects. It turned out really well. Here's some ideas. Hair looks like tails. Yeah. No other character has this many alternate ideas, I think. I'm not going to analyze this battle pictures too much. Here's one more human, Zeroba. Wait, did you do something interesting? Fight pics with text. Alright, here. Do you mean this? Avenge me, mother. Avenge the underground. Huh. Yeah, I don't think that would have been too tasteful. Here's Axis, who looked very different first. I think the final design is by far the best out of these. These others are much more generic. He will not get it. Ah! I'm gonna take one more look. Flyer is giving fighting a try. Who's Flyer? Yeah, that is a strange placeholder text for it. Yeah, it is an early Ruins enemy. You're right. I thought it sounded familiar, but it's that. DJ robot concept. I'm glad they changed that because that's in Deltarune. Would have been straight to similar. Yeah, getting very close here. This is it. This is the perfect one. Color scheme. You wouldn't think they thought of the color scheme for so long, but even that is not easy. It is hard to open stuff when my only point of force is the back of my hands, and this choke drawing did end up being in the game. There's a breakout style fight. Yeah, I can see how you can't think of too many variations from that. And it did keep the breakout idea in the red orbs. Mini bosses. Here's a Desi bat who is a bat. I don't know how this, like a baseball bat. That's yeah. Sounds fun if it can be made to work. It's kind of hard for me to imagine how would that evolve. And maybe you need to learn like too much of a new skill to play that well. But it probably could have been made to work with the right ideas, but they instead went with a little bit different idea. Decibel is a good design. Yeah, El Baldur has like a guitar hero mode. That design seems to be like nailed almost instantly. Gecko-like mini-boss. He's more like a cactus than a gecko to me. Feisty 4? 4? Aren't they 5? Here's some design for them. It is 4, okay. Alternate universe where Mooch was in an Undertale Minecraft roleplay rather than Undertale Yellow. That's where Mooch was born from? Undertale Minecraft roleplay in general is very far from what I have experience with. Here's fish. Did I get something wrong again? It's like 3:30 a.m. It wasn't supposed to be this late. I'm also hungry. I'm not only sleepy, I'm hungry at the same time. So I'm gonna... Okay, tell me what this is. This doesn't look like the Feisty 4. This blob. Oh, it might have been in Flowey Fight if you killed them, which is not possible in the final game. They might have appeared as an amalgamate. T.S. Gardener. So this was the atmosphere of the Steamworks inspired the creation of the garden, and then Gardener inspired the creation of the garden. That's how ideas are born. Attack reference to Don't Step on the Leaves puzzle from Ruins in Undertale. Now, what do you plan to eat? I don't know yet. I have some ham pie leftover from my mother. Sleep and save money and gain energy. I don't think you can sleep that well if you eat, or is it bad to eat before sleeping? I don't know. I don't know anything about nutrition or stuff like that. I just eat when I'm hungry. That's my nutritional plan. So, like, Fickburn and Spasco worked on Gardener Fight. Here's a Macro Frogget. Furthest we went with absolute humor. This was one of the most difficult fights for me. Here's Metaton in ghost form. Like I mentioned during the gameplay, who was dropped. But this one is good, like you can see Metaton being somewhere here. And here's also what I mentioned, the music producer. With the battle sprite plan, but it didn't end up that way. Flyer feels nothing. Oh, this is Flyer, who was fighting Zeroba. I am gonna mostly go past this, but this is what was this guy called? But he's saying Thrashu here. really good art for the enemies. I like the snakes making the pot. Cactoni look different. What is this? Oh, it's just plants for the enemy attacks. Here's an attempt to create the bowl bull enemy, and the end result looks like it lives in agony. Troll face? It is a bit troll face like. More enemies. Oh, this is my worst nightmare. Goosick. TV design is very good. Peppino. There's unused enemies. Yeah, they don't look too polished here yet, but they were unused. This looks okay, the top right. Top left, bottom left looks okay too. Yeah, this turtle, yeah, maybe not the best idea. He has Chujin from 2019. Wasn't supposed to be a fox. Something related to foxes. To me, he looks almost like a fox. Kanako, who doesn't appear in the game very much at all. Here's Mo. Mo is actually based on a real raccoon. During the summer of 2016, a raccoon broke into my attic and had babies. Was a whole ordeal trying to get them all out. Long story. I also started making jokes about the raccoon stealing my AC. Those jokes slowly transformed into a shady businessman we all know and love today. This is also a new route to build a character. Possible shopkeepers. Yeah, none of these were kept. These are actual shopkeepers. Here's the horrible horse. Being so excited that the purpose of creating cute girl robots. Aha, okay. The design is good though. I'm not sure what this guy's supposed to be, but I like the sock puppet. And very bold colors. The tongue guy is an important part of the game. Yeah, when to draw waifus. I think many video game characters are born that way. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, just male and whale rhyming inspired this character. Here he is very small. Commentary here. So no comments about the cups. Inspired by KK Slider, the musicians. Makes sense to me. I'm going quickly through this because I don't think this is that critical for the overall game. These are just NPC ideas. But they are interesting too. What could be back there? Yeah, we may never know that this character never moves. And even here, one of the 54 or 5 was born as just like a random NPC idea. Time to wall clip. I'm gonna assume that there's just like no transition there. So, Vengeful Virgil was supposed to be the boss of the Wild East before Star was born. Would have stormed mountain hideout and taken him as goons out to save the town, the older sheriff. He does kind of appear. Solomon. One more of the Hermit. all kinds of guys. And then there's illustrations and like maybe promotional material. Here's the armless kid from Undertale who didn't also appear. Dalv is turning 1. This is nice. The corn doesn't want the corn. Who is this again? Should I know? Oh, I think she was just an NPC in a village. Not like a fight. A lot of Martlet. Not to Temi's Kickstarter art for Undertale. Didn't have a character as large as Asker in the background. So we chose Zeroba there to cause infinite height disputes. Yeah, Zeroba is huge here. And here Clover is back from McDonald's. This is 2019, so this is a pretty early one. But all the important characters are here already. Just the mask. 4 years, took 4 more to complete. This looks exactly like Animal Crossing, and yeah, it is about Animal Crossing. Just Game Boy. Really nice artwork about the axis, I mean. Originally drew these to try to impress the other team members and make them excited. Both of these scenes were already mostly conceptualized and ready to be put in. That's honest. They are impressive. Yeah, this does capture the vibe of the scene, this picture here. Drip. Hide me to the team. So did Sword pay the team? I'm assuming that the fan game is made with like paying salaries, but I don't know. I made Flowey Pog. Oh, that's good for you and everybody else. Here's all of the artists, Clover. But one is a little bit taller than the others. All different styles. And still the game comes together so well. The animated trailer, I really recommend seeing this. It's so well made. It's not about any like a specific part of the game, but it introduces Clover really well. Here's some storyboards for the animation. Okay, I'm in turbo skip mode. Here's a meme. Strange Martlet. Martlet like System of a Down, confirmed. Here's somebody who doesn't appear. This is almost at the end. I'm dying too. Thanks for being here for so long. Even this, like, past me being able to make good commentary anymore. Big oof. Yeah, it's a big oof. Producer fight. This is important, obviously. Unfortunately, Kanaka kept screaming about Forest Night during class. There's many Forest Nights here. Cacton is the first. A lot of the devs were fans of the game Dokito Literature Club. Well, there's not too much reference to this. Ralsei was used as the first follower. That's a crossover from a different game. There's some nice tools they made. Bubbles. I give up. Epic Games Dreamcast. So though that appeared in the initial plans. Or initial like placeholders. Here's the mini games. It's got very possible to import images into the EID creation. I don't think that was in the final game. You have very nice drawings. Cutscene plans. Here's how they updated the cutscene looks during the years. It's not a big change, but the final one is much more impressive. I would love this art style too. This is a good way to see like how to organize a development project, all these plans and how they communicate together. All right. And they made flash mock-ups of the fights and the cutscenes maybe. Very big flowy. Script mentioned a big flowy head, but Spasco and I couldn't find the sprite, so I made one. Such response will forever haunt me. Bro, what is that? Turns out we just had to do what Undertale did and scale the normal sprite. Yep, just Tony Vines. Oh, this is the one I was looking for all this time. I wanted to get to this one. In the original Asgore ending, Martlet would have put up a bit more of a fight on Clover's behalf, and Asgore would have called the royal guard to escort her out, screaming and kicking for Clover as she's dragged out. Even though I do like Martlet's persistence a bit more in the draft, they told us it probably wasn't a good idea for Asgore to be so callous towards another monster's well-being, and it was a little overdramatic, so something a bit more subtle was done in the end. Yeah, I can see them going for this first. Martha having been dragged out, but I think the final one did work pretty well. Choosing visual decline was a really good idea. Yeah, better do it subtle than make it over dramatic. And yeah, they really could get cinematic with the animations. Yeah, like the hurt builds up in a nice way in the final scene, where Martha just leaves depressed. It feels more to the brain to think about. Day and I mulled over this particular part of Zeroba's story, off and on for years, trying to strike a balance of terrible mistake and debatable. Justice is often complex, so we wanted to create a backstory that could be fought for or against, much like a legal trial. Ultimately, it was meant to be a bad thing, but it did lead to a lot of discussion and debate whether she deserves forgiveness or not. I'd call that a success. So yeah, even the devs had a big debate about what to do with Zeroba in the end. And what she did to Kanako. It wasn't killing Kanako for power, like what was the earliest idea. And I think that... I would think about it, and I think that was a good choice, to not make it that. Yes, Asgore and Zeroba looking at the Justice Heart. That's an interesting scene idea. Daydreaming about the ending became my favorite director sequence in the end. So Sword is happy with the ending, or the endings. And you can really see that they thought mulled about it, back and forth. And the finale where they show the characters was another thing that makes it seem so polished and high effort. Many ideas for the raft because it had to look just right. Many of them had like a clover as an ornament. I don't remember if the final version had a clover in it. I don't think it did. But it's clear that safety goggles were there for a long time. Yeah, here's the end result. Conclusion. Were the 8 years worth it? I think so. I think they were like super worth it. We set out to do something not many had done and we made it. A little beat and bruised and lacking dal of screen time, but we made it. It makes it feel like there wasn't some huge drama in the dev team. To me, it looks like it's often like creative differences and even sort of petty drama that makes the projects break apart. But I don't see any signs of that here. Final page is Clover drawing a missing poster that I did have at the end of the road, but I don't remember where I got it. But hey, that is finally the end. This was a double length, I thought. Was it worth it? Unlike the game, I don't know. But I really like the route. And I picked the biggest flower in the world, Rafflesia, for the final picture. It smells like a corpse. And it's a parasite of a parasite who steals the gene from the vine it's a parasite of. And it's pretty cool overall. It attracts flies to stick its sticky pollen to. And that's why it smells like a corpse, because it wants the corpse flies. So this was closest I could think for Flowey to reference here. But hey, thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry I sort of ran out of energy by the end, but at least I kept my energy up for the gameplay. It just went for longer than I thought. I didn't expect to have so much trouble in the final fight, and I think the fight was better for it. I wanted to struggle rather than have a cakewalk. But hey, thank you once more. Good night. And bye-bye. I wouldn't put this plant on pizza. Like, have the corpse smell there.